How you doing, guys and gals? This is the pause menu with another video review on my iPhone. Last night I finally got a chance to watch The Expendables 2, and I wanted to give it a quick review because it deserves one. The first one was better. Long story short, it does not... to just be frank with you, Expendables 2 is just an action movie. It is just there for guys and gals who like blood, gore, violence, guns, chasing, airplane explosions, grenades and fucking ammo and shit. That is what the movie is. There's no real convergence. That's not a word. I shouldn't use that word. That's stupid. There's no real point to the movie. All it is getting a bunch of these actors together and then trying to make a cohesive plot that's just held together with, silly putty. It's really what it is. There's so many bad parts of this movie, and it's filled with cliches and catchphrases that all of these people use in their movies, but that's the point of the movie. I understand that is the selling point for this movie. All of the action movies or action stars that are in the movies that have made them famous are now in this movie using the same techniques. First off, I have to say Jean-Claude Van Damme plays a very good bad guy. I really like him more nowadays. I watched Six Bullets the other day, and he just plays a very awesome character if he can be more violent. And not really violent, just darker. I don't hate, but it's really hard to watch the older Jean-Claude Van Damme movies because they're so silly. They're not really serious, and they don't have any real-world problems, but his newer characters are more entertaining. They're more giving to watch. It's just like watching Denzel Washington now compared to 10 years ago. The other thing is this movie shouldn't even have happened. The plot, as it goes, should not have went on for almost 2 hours. Let me run this down for you real quick. There's no spoilers here, I'm just telling you. Sylvester Stallone and company are tasked by Bruce Willis to go find some plutonium. They couldn't have figured out another frickin' chemical or something, created something. But no, they had to go with plutonium. I'm surprised uranium or something wasn't used. Or, the Russians were killing James Bond or something. It couldn't have been more cliched. But they are tasked to get plutonium from a plane crash, and it's supposed to be easy. You go in, you get in, you go out. It's alright. Well, Mr. Badass in Skull Gear, Sylvester Stallone, goes up to this plane, and there are wolves or coyotes. I can't really remember where they were, but they're feasting on a body that is in the plane crash. And instead of using all of the knives or all of the things, they're all 250-pound people, they couldn't scare off the Timberwolves or whatever they were. So Sylvester Stallone takes out his 9mm and shoots it in the air, when it's supposed to be a secret black op covert mercenary mission. But no, he shoots a damn gun in the air, and 5 minutes later, someone dies at the hand of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the other guy, what's his name? Scott Adkins. Which was a really cool death scene. He just roundhouse kicked a knife in someone's heart. That was awesome. But, that was a spoiler, wasn't it? It's alright. But, yeah, Sylvester Stallone is a jackass, and if he wouldn't have fired his damn gun into the air like a frickin' retard, or a flare gun dude at a racetrack, it wouldn't have happened. So blame Sly for that. The other things is you already know what's going to happen in this movie. You know, Jason Statham is a knife expert, kills people with knives. Jet Li uses wushu to kill people, and Terry Crews has his big automatic shotgun. And Randy Couture uses MMA and close quarter combat to kill people. Uh, Drago is still, you know, crazy and shit. There's no Mickey Rourke, which is the sad thing. They cut him completely out of the movie. The early draft was that it was a revenge tale on them killing Mickey Rourke's character, but he wasn't in it at all, so that kind of sucked. That kind of brought down the cool factor, because I really like Mickey Rourke. Another thing is they led up to this final fight scene between Jean-Claude and Sylvester Stallone, and it was shitty. Completely horrible. And they led up to a God, I can't talk today. A sub-boss battle between Jason Statham and Scott Adkins. It just, there's nothing there. It's like the movie has a formula for a really good explosion, but what comes out is a dud. It's really what it is. It's you go into a fireworks store and you buy the biggest, prettiest firework that has cannons and it's got all kinds of pretty graphics on the box and stuff, but you bring it home and all it does is sparkle. I give The Expendables 2 a 2 out of 5 for the simple fact that it is an entertaining movie. There are a lot of frickin' plot holes in this damn film. I mean, just watching it and thinking, did someone really edit this? Like, the continuation character part, it doesn't happen. Like, there's one scene where, like, the whole group's together and they're leaving, and then a second later, Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham are flying their Crow and Skull plane from miles away, coming back around to give covering fire to the rest of the group. Just does not compute with the level of time and the distance. Doesn't make sense. But the movie is just, it's there to watch. It's something that you can watch on an afternoon with your guy friends and just go, yeah! But it doesn't work. The movie is more violent. It shows more blood, fake CGI blood, like, you know, Rambo did. And it's not satisfying. It's not satisfying at all. It's really a letdown when you build up all of this emotion for nothing. And the simple fact that they did the cliched town people that are being shanghaied into slavery and then killed, it's cool, yeah, but don't try and make it out to be like they're characters who are supposed to have a story arc. Like they're supposed to mean something. No, they're just background characters that just don't matter. But other than that, it's an okay movie, but it's definitely nowhere near the first one. I really, really enjoyed the first one because it was simple, the plot was straight and direct, and there wasn't so many different categories of things to add into the movie. It feels like this movie is not finished. So I give The Expendables 2 a 2 out of 5, and it was pretty neat to watch Chuck Norris make fun of himself in the movie, but still not worth it. So, hitting the 9-minute mark, thank you for watching, and remember to check out video game and movie news on my website, thepausemenu.weebly.com. Thank y'all.